Welcome to tonight's contest between the Montague Wildcats and the Whitehall Vikings. Before we get started, we're going to talk with Mr. John Huizinga, Whitehall Athletic Director, former head coach of the football team here. Before we start out, the big game, quite a crowd here tonight. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, just an excellent crowd. I'd just like to mention a couple of things. We probably got about 1,500 in here, and we turned away about 1,000. So it's just a super crowd. But I've been here for 21 years, and our rivalry is in the fire as behavior. The kids like together. They're with each other during the week, and you'll see it during the ball game. We saw it during the JV game. You just ask for a nicer group. This is what high school basketball is supposed to be all about.
It's the game everyone wants to be at tonight. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about Whitehall's their schedule so far. They had an outstanding record, losing one game, right, so far. 2 games. So both teams are excellent teams. We're going to have quite a contest. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about Whitehall's schedule so far.
Right, we try to fix our schedule. Most of Michigan Conference are with Seaway schools. We play Reese Puffer, Orchard View, Fruitport, Spring Lake. We try to play all B outside, and over the years it's helped us. We got the good ball club. You're going to win, will help you in tournaments. We are. So we play a good schedule. Montague plays a good schedule. This year they play Grant and Pentwater outside are 2 excellent teams. So, both teams can be proud of where they're at this time.
Okay, well, I think we're going to go upstairs now. Thank you. And we'll go upstairs now for tonight's broadcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Should start Andy Green and Kirshen, Mike Kirshen. That's usually who starts.
All right.
I talked to both coaches for about an hour or so each one, so however you want, if you just want to lead into stuff, I'll just follow whatever you say.
Okay. Can't believe how warm it is up here.
I got up here during the JV game and couldn't get back down.
God.
This cramp. They turn people, there must be 500 people outside.
They turned about 1,000 away, they said.
Did you work tonight? Do you work at night?
Usually I just work on the weekends. I'm still in school, college. But usually on the weekends.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. I almost got offered a job last week full-time with them. So.
Work with them?
Yeah, doing overnights. So I'm kind of like, on the next in line.
Finish school.
Yeah, I probably.
It's hard to go back.
That's what they say. Good evening and welcome to tonight's contest between the Montague Wildcats and the Whitehall Vikings. I'm Louis Thumser along with
Chuck Mitchell.
Chuck Mitchell. He's our color commentator for tonight's contest. We're just about ready to get things started here. Before we start things, we'll start with the national anthem. Okay, we're ready for the starting lineup for Montague. Starting number 44, J.J. Flynn. Also starting for Montague, number 32, Scott Thumser. Number 24, Brad Van Bergen. Number 50, Chris Morrissey. Number 40, Kurt Babcock. Number 42, Tom Cedarquist. Number 20, Keith Bloomquist for the Wildcats. Now for the starting lineup. Our starting five at one guard, Rich Erdman, number 22. Our other guard is number 12, Paul Schloff. At center, the big man, Randy Lindquist, number 52. One forward, number 34. That's Jim Grieve. And the other forward is Dave Osborne, number 30. That's our starting lineup for the Wildcats.
I don't know if we have to stream into these things or not.
Starting for the Whitehall Vikings. Number 42, Jeremy Mood. Number 30, Tom Sheasley. Number 30, Tom Sheasley. 24, Paul Shannon. Number 40 is Scott Weaver. Number 20, Joe Burmeister for the Vikings. Rob Johnson, number 54. Dan Scott, number 50.
Number 24, that's already out there, is Paul Shannon.
They screwed me up. I was listening to him.
And now, the starting lineup for the Whitehall Vikings.
And we're ready for the starting five for Whitehall. At one guard, number 10, Chip Williams. At the other guard, number 22, Scott Corliss. Michael Kirsten, number 44, is our center. At one forward, number 34, Andy Green. And our other forward is number 32, Mitch Foster.
Feel free to cut in anytime.
I think it's going to be a good game. I had an opportunity to talk to both coaches today and last night. I think what you really are going to look at here is they really match up better than I think most people think. If you look at their statistics and some of the things they've done, they're awful even. The only thing that concerns me is the two losses they've both had. I think they're going to see what kind of an effect they had. Montague's had a real tough schedule. They went to Mason County Central, Pentwater away, Ravan at home, then they had Grant away in a big one. Now they're away again. And it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be a great game. In the first 5 minutes, when I talked to Kim Griffin, he said something's going to happen. It's going to set the pace of the whole game.
I think you're absolutely right, Chuck, and I think the people in these communities know that this is the game. It doesn't take much to know. They turned about, I think, 1,000 people away as we were talking to Mr. Heisinger before the game. So a lot of people here for tonight's ball game. And we're going to jump over again. And Montague starts with the ball, number 22, Rich Erdman.
I think from what I've seen and what I've heard, Erdman likes to penetrate, but he also likes the assist as much as he likes to score. Whitehall's going to have to watch that. They're going to have to cut him off. Chip Williams is also a very good ball handler. He's their point guard. I think what they're going to try to do is go inside just like Grant did and try to get Lindquist in foul trouble.
Number 44, Mike Kirshen with the shot. It's short. Montague comes up with the ball.
As people have watched,
Jim Grieve puts it up. No good. Slough with the rebound.
as you've watched Montague, that's one of the first things they try to do, establish the inside. And as soon as I say that, they hit a three-pointer.
Montague draws first blood. Paul Slough from three-point range. Montague up on top, 3-0 early on.
Both teams are going to have to settle down and play their game. Whitehall definitely does not want to run up and down the court on Montague, and Montague really doesn't want to play a half-court game.
For Whitehall, number 34, Andy Green with 2.
Looks like we have moisture or something on the floor. A lot has been said about the home court advantage, and if you look at the last 3 years, the home team has not won the game. And really because the kids have grown up with each other just across the lake, and it's really a 50-50 split crowd, I'm really not sure that the home court advantage has as much to do with the game as a lot of people
I don't
think.
really think so either. Both sides have a good turnout for their team, so I don't think it really makes a whole lot of difference with both towns being so close to each other.
I think that this is a warning. If it happens again, the side that does it is issued a technical foul.
There's no doubt about it. It's going to be an intense game, and the crowd is definitely going to be into the game the whole way.
A very emotional game.
It's going to be, I think the heat's going to have a factor too. Up in the booth, the new booth they've just built it's unbelievable up here.
There's so many people in one place. Kind of makes you wonder if any fire codes are being broken tonight.
Yeah. Waiting for a little floor repair here. Trying to get it inside of Lindquist. They're doing a good job keeping the ball away from him. Montague's very patient right now. Nice
Jim
pass.
Grieve open again. This time he scores. Montague up on top, 5-2.
Real nice pass, paying a lot of attention to Randy underneath. Chip Williams outside. If we look at Whitehall's scoring, it really does average out. Although Corliss has about a 17.5 something average, they still need other people to help them win. Still a score 5-5 with 5:54 left in the first period.
Mitch Foster drives, passes it. Knocked away. Jim Grieve gets it, gives it to Slough. Slough gives it to Erdman.
Erdman is very quick and has good hands. I think he leads the league right now in steals. He also leads the league in assists.
They give it to Randy. Randy Lindquist, he's fouled on the shot.
Nice pass inside, and Randy went right up with the ball and draw the foul, and that's what they're going to try to do down there. Get the ball into him. That's where he scores most of his points.
And Lindquist's first shot is up and good.
Randy's a 600 free throw shooter. When he goes to the line, he's going to score points there. Nice concentration.
Chip Williams puts it up. He scores.
As I talked to Kim Griffin, that could be an important part. We talked about a game earlier this year, and Chip had 12 points. I think it really makes a difference. Somebody has to carry the load.
Paul Schloff with the basket.
Nice drive, real nice drive. Whitehall doesn't do a lot of difficult things in offense. They try to keep it very simple. And those kind of shots are going to have to fall because they can't get behind in this game. There's a good example of Erdman going inside trying to dish off to Randy.
Pass is long. Montague will take over.
Another thing that I've noticed about both teams in talking with the coaches, Whitehall seems to substitute in situations when they want something to happen. Montague seems to substitute as far as time because of the way they play defense with their intensity. I think that's one of the differences, although the coaching philosophies are a lot alike.
Paul Schloff misses.
Nice rebound by Corliss. Usually when Shannon comes in the game, they're putting Shannon in to do something on defense. He's so quick and so intense.
Chip Williams shoots from outside, no good. Montague takes over.
Shannon's also a good three-point shooter. Whitehall has taken many more three-point shots this season than Montague has. Nice inside pass.
Get it to Randy, he's fouled and it goes in.
If you look at their game, that's their game. Come down the court, don't be selfish, try to get it inside, be patient. Randy gets the two and goes up for a three-point play.
Not only is Randy big and dangerous inside, but he is a threat from the line.
Montague's going to try to pressure Whitehall, and Chip's going to have to do a good job with bringing the ball up. Nice block on Weaver.
That's Jim Grieve with the block. Scott Weaver with the basket for the Vikings. Montague up on top, 12-9, 3:10 left in the first quarter. Lindquist with a turnaround jumper, it goes in.
Looks like what they're going to try to do is sandwich Lindquist underneath. Right there, he went up with power.
Shot by Paul Shannon, no good. Montague takes over.
Strong rebound.
Paul Shannon gets in on that, knocks it away.
Like a 3-second call. Right now, Whitehall has to slow down and be patient with what they're doing. Montague's game plan right now is to go down the court, pass it around, try to get it into Lindquist, and I think Whitehall has to establish something and just be patient, play their game.
In for Montague, J.J. Flynn, Brad Van Bergen, Scott Thumser, and Kurt Babcock. Randy Lindquist stays in.
Right now, with 2 minutes left in the first period, scores 9-14. You can't let him penetrate in that close. Right now, Whitehall has to take the time and take a smart shot. Inside to Corliss for the foul. It's a very good play to go inside. That's another thing. It's so loud in here. You can't hear a whistle, and we can barely hear each other speak.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's going to get worse as the night goes on if it stays close. if you want to look at some comparisons, what we have right now, if you look at points per game, Lindquist is at 7.8 and Corliss is at about 17.7. They're both around 17, 18 points. As far as Lindquist is the leading rebounder for Montague, and Kirshen's the leading rebounder for Whitehall. And they're going to need to have a big game on a Kirshen. I think he's going to have to get his 11, 12 points and get some big rebounds.
Scott Corliss brings Whitehall back within 5, 16-11, Montague on top. 1:40 left in the first quarter.
Nice rebound by Weaver. As you can see on the sideline, looks like Montague's ready to put 4 people in.
That's Paul Shannon. Brings Whitehall within 3.
Whitehall's going to press now.
Scott Thumbs are wide open. He's going to go in himself. He scores. Scott Thumbs with the basket. Montague up on top.
They had a 2-on-1 situation. There's not a lot Kirshen could do. He had to protect the basket, but yet couldn't afford to take the charge right there.
Kurt Babcock knocks it away. Whitehall regains control of the ball. Shot by number 40, Scott Weaver, no good. Montague takes over control of the ball.
That last block was a good example of what Randy did early in the Grant game and had a couple of fouls called on him.
They call it traveling on Randy. Nice effort, but no basket for Montague.
As I talked with Jim Tate, he also said that he told his team that he wanted them to come out and play aggressive. He wanted to take the ball to Whitehall. He didn't want to sit back as in the Grant game. And Whitehall, I'm sure, wants to do the same thing, so we're going to have a very fast-paced, very aggressive game, and the officials are going to play a part in it. Right now it looks like they're letting them play basketball.
And a defensive foul on Randy Lindquist.
Number 30, Seasley, is another person that they're bringing in to pick up the tempo or to come in as far as a defensive and pick people up. He's also their leading three-point shooter.
Paul Shannon, no good.
Not sure Kim wanted him to take a three-point shot. I think he wants to move the ball around and maybe get an open man.
Montague's going to go for the last shot here. Randy Lindquist.
Nice.
And he's fouled on the shot with no time remaining.
That was a nice pass. Randy went right to the boards, and that's one of the things that he does well. When he gets the ball, he doesn't really have to go down and hit that bounce. It goes right up.
So, Randy Lindquist has a chance here to put Montague up on top by 8. Which he does. So at the end of the first quarter, Montague on top, 21-13. Montague at the end, they've got 8-point lead. It's only the end of the first quarter. What's Whitehall's coach going to be telling them?
I think right now, Kim's going to tell them that they have to play their game. They definitely can't get out there. If they try anything different than they're capable of doing, it's only going to be worse. So he's going to have to, as far as substitution, he's going to have to bring in people to come in that do what he wants to do. They have to bring the ball up, they have to pass it around and look for the good shot. On defense, they're going to have to keep the ball away from Randy. They're going to have to let them penetrate and let them try to pass inside or force them to shoot from the outside. Don't be a foul. Looks like Randy Lindquist has right now 10 points for the first half.
Wow, first quarter. And he's him and Brad Van Bergen, the only players with fouls. Montague has 2 fouls.
right now, Scott Corliss has not been a factor. I think that they really want to get the ball inside to him and let him do what he does well, and that's a little jump shot. Montague is doing a good job of shutting him off. Nice rebound.
Mike Kirschen puts it up. No good.
They have to take a better percentage shot right now. I'm not sure what their shooting percentage is, but it's very low. And the games they've had problems in is they've shot under 40%.
Randy Lindquist once again.
Another great example of Erdman driving and dishing off.
And Whitehall's going to have to call a timeout. 7:24 left in the second quarter. Montague on top by 10, 23-13.
Again, I think it's just as important for Coach Tate to tell his team, okay, be patient, do what we're doing. And right now, Whitehall doesn't want to get too far out of it. They want to take their time, and I think he really wants to get the right combination in. As I talked to Kim, said as far as his last game, he wasn't sure that he did a very good job of substituting, and it's just as important for a coach to be in a game as it is for the kids. And right now, I think he's looking for that combination. Looks like right now, as far as turnovers, it looks like it's just about even. Matter of fact, Montague's turned over the ball 4 times. Whitehall's turned it over 3. Block shots, Montague has a couple. Montague is leading with 3 assists. As far as rebounds, right now, Montague's out-rebounding Whitehall.
And that's going to be a foul on Rich Erdman there, no doubt about that.
As I talked to Kim, and if you watch the Grant game, one of the things that Grant did was Randy got in foul trouble quick, and he was out of the game. And once you get him on the bench, they do play a different kind of game.
And open lane there for Tom Sheasley. He puts it in for 2.
Those are the kind of things they have to do. They have to be aggressive, take it to the board, or look for the good shot.
Dave Osborne comes right back from Montague. Ball knocked away. Whitehall retains control of the ball. And a reaching in call on number 30, Dave Osborne for Montague.
There's a good example of taking their time and trying to get it inside and forcing Montague to make a mistake. Mitch Foster at the line.
And a jump ball. Possession goes to Montague.
Looks like Whitehall's going to try to press him.
Inside to Randy. He's fouled as he goes up.
It looked like a good block from where some of the people are situated, but I think that he did get him with the body. It's very difficult to come up over the back, and even if you get the ball clean, not to hit somebody with your body. And again, we're in the same situation. Randy's back at the free throw line.
Randy's first shot is no good.
As you watch the players from Whitehall, you definitely feel that, as watching them, they're not done yet. They're very pumped up. They're still very much in the game.
Oh, yeah. Loose ball goes to Montague on the out of bounds.
Very, very physical game. Montague is very, very impressive as far as their defense there. they stay intense. They've been intense since the very jump ball.
Oh, and Randy Lindquist just swarmed. And we're going to have a 3-second call in the lane. Whitehall takes over.
I think that was one of those cases where he probably should have jumped up and shot the jumper. There were 4 people
he
right
could have-
around
he could
Randy.
have drawn the
forced
foul.
him. Yeah.
Mitch Foster with a shot short. Dave Osborne, 3-on-1, passes to Flynn, he scores.
That was a really nice break for the basket. Good pass, good layup.
Montague on top by 12, 27-15, 5:45 left in the half.
That's what Whitehall doesn't want to happen. They don't want him to fast break because that's exactly what will happen.
Chip Williams, no good. I'd like to know what Whitehall's shooting percentage is right now because they're not doing real well.
There have been a few of them right there. That basket right there was...
Paul Schloff puts it up from 3-point range to put Montague up on top by 15.
As you talk to a coach, and as I talk to Coach Griffin, sometimes they go your way and sometimes they don't, and that can make the difference in the game. There have been at least 3 or 4 shots that hit the rim. They weren't real bad shots. It didn't fall for him.
Technical foul on Whitehall.
No, I
think, maybe not.
No, I think he just took a timeout.
No, they took a timeout.
Here's another example of different coaching styles. As I talk to the coaches, Coach Tate tries to stay very calm, very collective. He likes to practice that way. He wants to always know the kids what to expect. Coach Griffin, on the other hand, there are sometimes that he's very intense. And I think right now, he thinks they can play better ball, and they should be playing better ball. Normally a coach wants 3 things. Play as hard as you can, use your head, and just play good basketball. And right now, I don't think he thinks they're doing that.
Well, they're not out of it yet. They're down by 15, but both teams are playing intense ball right now.
If anybody had an opportunity to watch Whitehall, and as I've watched them, they can come back at any minute and even go ahead. But right now, they need to establish control of the game.
Brad Van Bergen for Montague. Wide open, Scott Corliss, he scores for Whitehall.
Very good court sense by Chip Williams to get the ball down that quick.
Herb Babcock a little short. Scott Corliss with a rebound for Whitehall.
Good position and a very strong rebound, and that's what they need. They need to get under there and block them out. Nice break to the basket. Great break to the basket. It didn't go in, but Corliss was right there. Just under 4 minutes to go in the half. The score is 19-32.
Shot no good by Jim Grieve. Montague retains control. Brad Van Bergen puts it up, no good. Rebound by number 34, Andy Green.
Another good rebound. Now Montague is missing a couple of those outside shots. Good drive inside.
And the foul is on Jim Grieve. Basket counts.
That time Scott Corliss went up with authority, and it paid off for him. Again, you can see the substitutions for Montague. If you're watching the clock at all, at various times a whole different group will come in because they do play intense the whole game. I think another thing about both teams is Whitehall definitely does go at least 9 deep, also Montague does too.
Yeah.
But I think it's the way they substitute him that's the difference. I think that some of the players that come in are situation players for Whitehall. Right now it looks like Whitehall has a little taller team, and with Shannon in it, they have a little more quickness.
Corliss misses. Randy Lindquist with the rebound.
Whitehall's going to go to a man-to-man.
Dave Osborne inside to Jim Grieve. He gives it to Lindquist. 3-second violation. That's the second one on Montague now.
There's a nice break inside. I think he should have pulled up and gone for the shot.
Dave Osborne knocks it away from Scott Corliss. Jim Grieve with the basket. Randy Lindquist gets the rebound for the Wildcats.
With under 3 minutes left to go in this half, Whitehall's going to have to establish something very quick. Good rebound by Kirshen.
Scott Corliss turnaround jumper a little short.
Good
Whitehall
effort by
keeps
Kirshen.
control of the ball.
Very good effort by Kirshen to go back in the ball. And that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to follow their shots up and get those rebounds.
Mike Kirshen, no good. Scott Corliss, no good. Montague takes control.
There's a good example of the ball just not going in. Whitehall worked extremely hard. A lot of offensive rebounds, but it just won't go in.
Turnaround jumper for Mike Grieve, no good. Foul on Paul Schloff.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Two points here will really help Whitehall.
Scott Corliss will go to the line shooting 1-1. First is no good. Montague takes over. Bad pass there. Whitehall takes ball.
Montague working very hard away from the ball, and that time they turned through the pass and there was nobody there.
Paul Schloff intercepts and drives and scores for the Wildcats.
That time the press worked very well.
Nice effort there on Shannon's part.
Couldn't really tell the foul was on. Number 34.
34. That would be Jim Grieve. And so Mike Kirshen will go to the line for the Vikings. He'll be shooting 1-1 in the bonus situation. As Osborne comes in for Paul Schloff. And thumbs are in for Jim Grieve.
This kind of a rest can be really important because not only do they get that extra minute ready for the halftime.
Kirshen's first shot is up and good.
Mike can sink this basket if they can steal the ball and score, and even going at the half with down 10 points is a lot better than 13 or 14. Another good example of a lid on top of the basket.
Oh. Off the hands of Whitehall. Lucky there. If Thumbser had gotten that pass, if the pass hadn't been behind him, that would have been an easy basket for Montague.
Nice hands, nice hands.
I think Scott wanted a foul on that shot, but he isn't going to get it. And Whitehall steals it. Scott Corliss, turnaround jumper. It's in.
Good job. Now they need to press right here and get a steal. Nice.
Randy Lindquist, no good. He gets his own rebound, puts it up. He's fouled on the shot.
Looks like Jeremy Moog. I had heard that Erdman likes to come down and dish off to the right or the left, and I'm very impressed. That was a nice pass.
So with 32 seconds remaining in the half, Montague up on top, 36-24. Randy Lindquist's first shot is good. His second's also good.
Chris Morrissey just entered the game.
Dave Osborne intercepts the inbounding pass, gives it to Erdman, who drives and scores.
Way to go up.
Mike Kirshner fouled on the shot. Basket is good.
Very important three-point shot. Montague is a much quicker team than if you watch a video, I talked to Kim Griffin about this too, and also Coach Tate, you really don't get to feel the game. Because as you're looking at a video, you really can't tell about the heights and how people match up in the quickness, but Erdman is very, very quick. Again, I'm going to assume Montague's going to come down and try to get that last shot off.
There's 15 seconds remaining in the first half. Rich Erdman with the ball. Gives it to Osborne. Schloff up from three. No good, off the hands of Montague. Whitehall will take over with 4 seconds. They're going to have to get this shot off in a hurry. And they're going to do it.
Good job. Very smart play to bring the man over, pass it up, the easy layup.
So at the end of the first half, Montague leads 40-29.
I still think even going into the locker rooms right now, one of the things Montague's Coach Tate is going to have to tell them, to steal a phrase from Yogi Berra, it ain't over till it's over. We have to come out, we have to continually take it to them, and also that Whitehall's going to have to sit down, think about what they're doing, and be more aggressive, take their time, get some shots in, and try to eliminate the turnovers. Really, I feel kind of bad for Whitehall because they've had some shots. There was one exchange down here where they went up at least 3 times right underneath the boards, and it just didn't go in for them.
Okay, I think we're going to watch the Whitehall Pom-Pom squad perform now for us.
Yeah, I heard him.
Looks like they're having a little problem with the volume on the amplifier.
Some first half statistics for the first half. Montague's had 14 rebounds, Whitehall only 8. And Montague with 5 steals to Whitehall's 2. And both teams have 8 turnovers. So a little bit on Montague's favor, but like you said, the game is not over. It's far from it. Both teams still playing intense ball, and they're going to both be intense coming out in the second half.
If you look at Montague's points, a lot of them are inside that paint, and that's something that Whitehall is going to have to keep them from doing.
Okay, we're going to watch the Whitehall Pom-Pom squad now.
I think there's something sounds like another interview. I can't hear nothing, but it sounds like something saying about another interview. I can't hear nothing.
At this time, we'd like to have the drawing for the lumberjack tickets.
They put it up today. See his charts.
And the winner for the lumberjack ticket giveaway is Al Jansen. Al Jansen can come over to the table to pick up his ticket.
Can you hear it now? Two. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 2. Test 1, 2.
Brett Musburger field. That's really what Does this work? It works. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. It works. Good evening. Here we are at the Whitehall. Good evening. Here we are at the Whitehall Field House. It's very loud. It's an exciting game. And with me I have Joe Winger, Superintendent of Montague Public Schools, Dr. Micah Bosom, Superintendent of Whitehall District Schools. There's been a lot of talk about a lot of things as far as both school districts. And I think the people out there, maybe they'd like to hear it from both of you gentlemen as far as some of the things that we're doing together. Mike, would you like to comment on that?
Well, we've enjoyed a very good relationship with Montague Schools. I think this evening is a splendid example of the spirit that exists in this community. Two sister schools working together. We share a lot of programs now academically in the area of vocational, the arts, and drama and other programs. And we are now engaging in a study just approved by both boards of education to look at ways in which we can cooperate more fully together.
I just want to second what Mike has said, and of course I think the biggest thing here is that we've got some crowds that really get into it in very friendly fashion. I think some of the questions that might come up that have been raised relative to consolidation will be issued when we have a study that's underway very soon, and we're looking forward to doing a lot more things together in the next couple of years.
Thanks, both of you.
Okay, we're ready for the second half. Montague, Whitehall starts with the ball. Montague up on top, 40-29. I'd like to thank Cass Cable TV for allowing us to broadcast tonight's game, as they've allowed us to do all season long. Thanks go out to them once again. Dave Osborne with the rebound for Montague. And a traveling inside by Jim Grieve. Whitehall takes over. Scott Corliss with the ball. Chip Williams from outside, no good. Randy Lindquist gets the rebound. Dave Osborne, block shot. Montague keeps control of the ball. Paul Slough, open basket. He can't connect. Randy Lindquist goes up. He's fouled. And that'll be a two-shot foul there.
I think right now Randy Lindquist is perfect from the line.
What is it?
Nice pass by Erdman. Nice pass. Jimmy Grieve scores for the Wildcats. That's one reason why Rich Erdman is the leading assist man there. He'll look one way but pass another, and he'll totally fake out the defense.
Nice drive by Kirshen. Nice inside move. That's one of the things that Erdman does, and we talked about it earlier, that I think he likes assists as much as he does like to score.
Well, that's one thing the whole Montague team is good at. They're good at passing and playing as a team. Randy Lindquist turnaround jumper.
So it was a nice turnaround jumper. Whitehall's playing good defense and they're keeping the ball away, but they have to keep and maintain that. Right now they have to make a little spurt. They have to make something happen on defense and score some points.
Kirshen turnaround jumper a little short. Scott Corliss puts it up and scores. Good second effort.
That right there, that determination, he was going to score, and that's what they need right now. Forced him to take some steps, and that's what they have to do. Looks like Ceasley is coming in for Chip Williams. A lot of times what a coach will do is also bring players over, not so much for mistakes, but for them to look at the game, for them to have an opportunity to talk to the player. It's a lot easier for a player to look at the game from the side. Looks like Kirshen, nice turnaround jumper.
Rich Erdman from up top, no good. Dave Osborne gets the rebound, puts it up and fouled.
A lot of people might be upset with that call, but you really can't see what happens inside with the body.
Unless you're right up underneath
exactly.
there.
I know some people feel that officials are going one way or the other, but you really have to be down there and be in good position. I think overall, when you look at high school basketball, the officials do a pretty decent job, and the bottom line is these young men are out here to display their talents, but it's really should be a fun time for everybody, and right now it's not as much fun for Whitehall.
Not right now it isn't, but whoever loses tonight has nothing to be ashamed of. These are two excellent ball clubs right here, and they both have excellent records as it is. Jim Grieve puts it up, no good. Paul Schloff ends up with the ball for Montague.
Whitehall seems to be playing with much more intensity right now. They're letting them play basketball.
Rich Erdman with the shot, no good for Montague. Scott Weaver with the rebound.
And now they have to be patient. They have to be patient, take good shots.
There's another turnover for Whitehall. Paul Schloff puts it up short. Loose ball, Montague ends up with it. And that's a foul there. Foul on number 32, Mitch Foster.
Getting a little bit physical going after the ball.
They're playing intense ball right now. They want to get that ball.
I think if you really look at it too, and if you're talking about the conference championship, if whoever loses tonight, if they finish the rest of their games in the conference and don't lose, the championship game for the conference or for the Coke Conference is going to be at Montague, the very last game anyhow.
Jim Grieve puts it up for the Wildcats.
So although it wouldn't be right to say this game isn't important, it's not going to be as important as the last game of the season.
Well, I do believe this is the first time that both teams have come up with the conference lead on the line since Whitehall's regained. They're joined into the Class C again. So it has a little bit more than just the rivalry that we usually have.
Nice block by Paul Shannon. Whitehall's been playing very aggressive. Now it looks like there's a lid on this side of the basket. This is the basket that Whitehall had in the first half.
Brad Van Bergen, 3 points.
Until that three-point shot. Yeah, you're exactly right about them. This is the first time they've met with this kind of importance on the championship. I think as the kids during the week, this is the game. Both coaches talked about we didn't really have to get them prepared because that's going to take care of itself. I think Kim Griffin talked about, he was quoted, it's a real pain, and I think what he meant is it's a distraction for other games.
Yeah.
The Christian game and the Grant game, it's not so much a pain as it is a distraction away from everything else. 2:44 in the third period. The score is 52-37. Montague on top.
Kirshen drives, no good there. Brad Van Bergen driving, he shoots himself, no good.
Good job by Paul Shannon to get back on defense so quickly.
Kirshen,
nice job.
Score.
I think we talked a little bit about it before about Kirshen having an important impact on the game as far as his rebound and his scoring. They need his 11 and 12 points.
He's pretty much been Whitehall's spark plug the second half. Pass inside to Jim Grieve, turnaround jumper, air ball.
Good rebound by Corliss. They need a basket right here, and they need it bad.
It's usually off of Randy Lindquist's leg. Loose ball, Whitehall comes up with it. Scott Corliss, turnaround jumper, no good. Randy Lindquist with a rebound. Brad Van Bergen inside. And a foul on Jimmy Grieve.
Looked like Paul Shannon grabbed him on the arm as he was going up.
So Jimmy Grieve is fouled. He'll go to the line for Montague. Scott Thumbs are in for Randy Lindquist.
Again, this is a great opportunity for Whitehall to get an offense, get the rebound right here, take the ball down and score real quick.
Jim Graves' first shot, no good. His second's no good. However, David Osborne gets a rebound. Van Bergen drives, shoots, and he draws the foul from number 10, Chip Williams.
Looks like maybe called a charging foul.
Oh, offensive charging on Montague. Stand corrected.
Okay, it's almost, from up here, it's hard even to hear the whistle.
Yeah. Scott Corliss. He shoots and scores. Nice shot there.
Nice shovel layup,
Real
going
nice.
up with some authority, and that's what they need to do. And right now, as we talked about before with Paul Shannon in there, they're going to do some pressing. They have to get the ball back, and they have to cause some turnovers right now.
Montague has an 11-point lead, 52-41, with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Jim Grieve, he shoots and scores.
Nice pass inside, nice little jump shot. Just not sure what he called there. We have a little moisture on the floor. Every time Whitehall comes back to chip back just a little bit, they come with that big shot.
So 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Jim Grieve puts it up, no good. Montague goes into the fourth quarter with a 14-point lead. A 13-point lead. They're up on top 54-41.
Even with a 13-point lead, it isn't out of reach. They still have to really concentrate. It looked like those very last few people that they had in there started something for a while, and Montague kills it with a nice little jump shot or something inside. And really what they need to hope for is for some of Whitehall's baskets to start dropping, try to get it inside and take the smart shot. A lot of coaches will tell you you can't cure things overnight. You can't get back 10 points in 2 minutes. You have to take your time and do it right.
There's 8 minutes left to play. Whitehall has lots of time.
Michigan State University,
As you look at it now for the second half, Montague and rebounds is 7 and Whitehall is 6. In the first half it was 14-8. They'd almost doubled. Now they're pretty close. If you look at the scoring for the first half, the leading scorer for Montague is Randy Lindquist with 14 points and Stoff with 10 points. Montague's leading scorers were Kirsten and Williams with 5 apiece.
Montague's going to try and play slow as they can in this last quarter.
I really think Montague feels they have the players that can drive. And if they can open up that middle and they drive, they're either going to make the basket or Whitehall's going to foul them.
They're going to draw the foul. And that's something Whitehall's going to have to be really careful of. They can't afford to be fouling at this point in the game.
I think what Coach Griffin is thinking about right now is taking some good shots and somehow causing some turnovers. As we talked about before, home court is not always an advantage in this matchup with Montague and Whitehall. At least for the last 3 years it hasn't, and maybe this one will hold true.
Dave Osborne. Chip Williams, no good. Scott Thumser fouled by Mitch Foster.
Looks like Weaver's going to come in for Mitch Foster.
Scott Thumser at the line, shooting 1-1 for the Wildcats. No good. Whitehall takes over control of the ball. Scott Corliss, no good. Loose ball. Scott Weaver gets it. No good.
Paul Shan looks like Weaver looks like he's injured underneath the basket. It came down quite hard.
An injured player on the floor there. I think that's Scott Weaver and Osborne both going after the ball, and they both fell. And
they're definitely letting them play basketball, but they've been awful consistent. It hasn't been one way or the other.
Montague holds a 12-point lead right now.
Whitehall's going back to the man-to-man. Nice rebound by Weaver. Corliss draws the foul, going back to the line. Comes another fresh 3 players. Lindquist coming back in the game, and they're starting guards.
Scott Corliss.
Corliss can put him within 10. And with 6.5 minutes to go, that's not a lot of points. Here we are with 6:29, score 55-45. Montague's up.
Jim Gree for the Wildcats.
Kirshen was there, had his hand up in the air. Ball went in anyhow. Inside the
Kirshen turning around, jumper no good. Weaver gets the rebound. Montague takes over.
They're going to try to full court press, try to trap him on the side.
Oh.
Looks like Paul slipped on the floor when he came in to block a shot.
Yeah. And so Schloff will go to the line.
Not sure what Coach Griffin is thinking right now. I'm sure he's trying to look for that combination. Looks like Grieve was in the,
against Montague.
looks like Grieve came in too early on the shot.
Shannon puts it up. No good.
Good rebound by
Jack
Corliss.
Corliss. Ball stripped away on his shot there.
Those are the kind of rebounds they need right now to go up strong and bring it back down.
So Corliss will go to the line now for the Vikings.
Looks like Seasley's going to come in for Shannon. And it looks like Weaver's going out of the game. I think he's going to put a lot of pressure on him as they come up the court. This, he can put him back within 10. Nothing but the bottom of the net with it that time.
Whitehall back within 10 now. 57-47. Just over 5 minutes left to play. Jim Grieve turnaround jumper and doesn't go.
Nice rebound by Kirsch underneath. Chip Williams is running up the floor with it. 3-point shot.
And it doesn't fall. Dave Osborne, he's fouled by number 44, Mike Kirschen.
I think Mike's a little bit, he thought there should have been a jump ball. There were some elbows going. Looks like Weaver and Andy Green are coming back in the game.
And so Osborne shooting 1-1 for the Wildcats. His first goes, so he'll have a second shot now. Osborne's second shot is up and good. Montague up on top, 59-47.
Whitehall has a little bit larger team now, and Chip Williams being the smallest man with Andy Green and Kirsch and Weaver and Corliss. I think if you had the scales and you started weighing them back and forth, I think they're still just pretty even. I think the crowd is pretty well distributed tonight too, because I haven't heard a lot of ruckus from either side. At least a lot of ruckus from one generalized area.
Chip Williams at the line.
Another big rebound. Possession arrow's going Whitehall's way.
Scott Corliss, and no good. Weaver with the rebound, turnaround, puts it in. Basket counts, he's fouled.
That's the way you have to do it. When you get that ball, you have to go up with authority. If you take that one bounce, odds are you're going to get your ball blocked.
So now Weaver has a chance to bring Whitehall within 9 points.
Looks like Seasley's going to come back in, and they're going to try to Looks like they're going to try to trap him coming up the court. Looks like Coach Griffin's doing anything to start to cause some turnovers, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to get that ball back.
The line foul there on Whitehall. Montague takes over.
Three big men are back on the bench.
Paul Schloff drives, he shoots, no good. Another jump ball situation goes Montague's way. Mike Kirshen gets up a little slowly there.
Kirshen has done a really good job on the boards tonight.
Yes, he certainly has.
Red's ball. Go down again and try to set up something. Uh-oh. I was very impressed with the official jumping in it as quick as he did. Good display of sportsmanship right there when they both went up and shook hands. And sometimes I think you forget, you get so intense on the court that you forget about everything. And just a little time, he walked over and talked to Coach Griffin, cooled off, and came back and talked. As I talk to both principals and just people in general, after a game like this, as intense as it is, Whitehall will have a dance, and a lot of Montague students will come over to the dance. And that's a tribute to both school systems and all the kids too. Playing a game like this with the intenseness that they've had and still be able to come over after school and have a dance, I think it's neat. Mm-hmm.
Mike Kirshen at the line, puts it up, it's good.
Brings them within 9. Just under 4.5 minutes to go in the game.
Andy Green comes back in.
Very important free throw right there.
Whitehall within 8 now.
Little kick with the ball right before it went out of bounds. A really good hustle by Corliss. Again, Coach Griffin doing a real good job of substituting right now, I think.
Nice pass there by Osborne.
Yes, it was. Nice.
Randy Lindquist puts it up, it's good.
Nice shovel pass inside. Randy's been quiet. Real nice pass inside.
Yeah.
The last thing Whitehall needs to do is have Randy light up the boards right now.
Andy Green.
Three-pointer.
3-point out.
Only 7 points down. Nice pass.
Jim Grieve, he's fouled on the shot.
Thought the call was on Weaver, but I think Andy Green had a hand right before as he was driving in.
So Jimmy Grieve will go to the line for Montague.
Montague's going to take a timeout and talk about it. for a while there, it looked like Coach Griffin found the right combination. If we start looking at points, the first period, Lindquist had 14, and he's only scored 2 in the fourth quarter, so they have shut him down. As far as Whitehall, Corliss had 11 in the first half. He has 17 in the third quarter, and he's been in the line a few times, and Kirshen with 16 points. Right now at the end of the third quarter, the score is 41-54. Now we're within 7 points. And now the key for the rest of this game is going to be Whitehall's going to have to stay with their intense defense, and Coach Griffin's going to have to continue substituting the way he has. Looks like Whitehall has a little edge in rebounds in the second period, too.
Jimmy Grieve misses his first.
This will be an important one if Whitehall get the rebound.
Let's rebound now, let's go!
8-point difference with under 3.5 minutes.
Double dribble, Tom Sheasley.
I'm sure nobody out here feels worse than Sheasley right now with that turnover. Montague's going to take their time on the top until they get the shot they want.
Dave Osborne drives, he shoots and scores.
Nice drive and pretty good defense.
Just under 3 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Montague up on top by 10, 64-54.
Good rebound. Oh.
Foul on Jimmy Grieve, 34.
Those kind of shots that they're going to have to fall for him, but very good shot.
Mike Kirshen will go to the line shooting 2.
Mike's played a lot of minutes tonight. Paul Shannon back in the game. I imagine they're going to try to press him all the way down the court now. Kirshen's second shot, also good. Nice pass inside.
Jimmy Grieve scores. Nice pass. 2.5 minutes remaining. Montague up on top by 10. Whitehall's going to have to make their move now. Shannon shot a little short.
Great hustle. This is what high school basketball is all about. Looks like Whitehall's going to take a timeout. Still within 10. You think about some of the things we talked about earlier as far as home court advantages, the philosophy of the coaches, the intentness of the kids. I think what you're seeing is Whitehall is not going to give up until the very last minute. And Montague, the way they're playing, the way Coach is coaching, Coach Tate, is they know they're not going to give up until the last. And I both teams, I'm sure, have witnessed over the year. They can be up by 10 or up by 11. Next thing you know, they're either down or close. So, although some people are leaving, I don't think it's over.
No.
Everyone, please remain in your seats until the game is over.
It'd be disastrous right now with this crowd for people to start leaving.
So Rich Erdman with a chance to put a little pressure on. He misses his first shot.
This is where that 25 or 30 shots every day at practice helps you when you get to the free throw line.
And this is his second.
Another board by Kirshen.
Kirshen gets the rebound there. Scott Corliss with the basket. Montague on top by 8.
Just under 2 minutes.
Less than 2 minutes left in the game.
Nice hands by Sheasley down. Good defense. Two real good back-to-back defensive plays.
Montague up by 8. They're going to work on the clock a little bit. Scott Weaver, number 40, fouls Rich Erdman. He'll go to the line shooting 1 and 1.
You can really see who Montague wants to have the ball in the last 2 minutes of the game. This is the second time in 30 or 40 seconds that Erdman's been back at the line.
1:31 remaining in the ball game. Montague up on top, 66-58. Erdman, no go. Weaver with the rebound. Scott Corliss turnaround jumper, no good.
Good board
Kirshen
by.
with the rebound, Randy Lindquist.
Nice block, but that was a good offensive board by Kirshen. Like Andy Green's coming back in, and he has the capability of hitting a three-point shot.
Andy Green, 2. No good. Dave Osborne with the rebound.
Got to cover that backside and get that rebound.
Montague calls the timeout. 1:06 remaining in the game.
I think we need to take our hat off to the crowd here too, because they've been very well behaved. There hasn't been a lot of back and forth shouting, and I witnessed that too when I saw the Grant video. Both teams seem to be very well behaved. And really, the game is close. And I think it could be much rowdier and much more intense than it is. So I think the Whitehall people have done a very good job as far as controlling the crowd too this game, because there was a lot of people in here. Putting his Shannon Sheasley back into for the press, and they break it quick. Nice quick hands. Foul with just under a minute. Heard a lot from Randy Lindquist in the last period here. like they have a push shot against
Dave Osborne.
Corliss is going to go to the line. Could bring it within 6. 48 seconds left.
Corliss first shot, it's good.
Seven-point spread.
Corliss cuts Montague's lead down to 6. Rich Erdman fouled.
Erdman's about a 50% free throw shooter. Right now on the floor, he's probably their lowest percentage free throw shooter, and that's why they're going after him. Whitehall has another opportunity.
Shannon puts it up from 3-point range. It's short.
Nice rebound.
Sheasley with a rebound. He tries from 3.
Good rebound.
No good. Scott Corliss, no good. Kirshen, his is no good. A lot of chances there, a lot of time used up on Whitehall.
There has been a couple times that has happened, and Whitehall keeps coming back and coming back and coming back, but the ball just doesn't drop, and that's a good example of sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, and this is when they really needed it, and these are 2 important free throw shots right now. You could put them within 4.
He doesn't do it.
Shot.
Rich Erdman gets it over to Dave Osborne. Over to Randy. 15 left. Randy Lindquist, probably their best free throw shooter, draws a foul. 13 seconds left. Montague up on top by 6.
Looks like a 2-point shot, too. That's the kind of turnaround you had. If he would have made that basket or made both of them, he comes within 4, could flip right around, and Monica could be back up by 8 now. So those are the kind of things that are important. If you don't make the shot, at least foul to get your rebound.
Yeah.
I think Kim's trying to tell them that right now. How many situations? If he misses, this is what I want you to do. If he makes it, this is what I want you to do. So there's a lot of strategy going on both ways right now. I think if they wanted anybody on the line right now, it'd be Randy Lindquist. It's been an enjoyable evening. I've never had the opportunity to do basketball. I've definitely never done television. And it's been a neat experience to do the game with you.
Well, it's been a lot of fun having you with me tonight. Filling in for Mr. Jeff Peterson. Couldn't make it.
I think it's a neat opportunity for kids to see themselves on television and other people that don't have an opportunity to come to the game to see the television. And there's a lot of things as far as academics and special events that they can also promote.
Yeah. I think they'll be able to do that in the future, too. I hope so, at least. And Lindquist can't put it in. Very important free throw right there.
Seven-point difference with 13 seconds, and Montague has the ball on the side.
And that's technical. Erdman will go to the line.
I think right now Kim Griffin's going to tell them that if they're going to go for it, go for the ball right now.
States within 10. I got a $5 bet that it's going to be within 10.
Still 60-68.
And Rich Erdman puts his second one up. Montague up on top by 9. And they've got the ball, too.
9 seconds can be an eternity. Good steal by Shannon.
Well, Shannon gets the steal.
Nice pass to Corliss.
Corliss scores. And that's the ball game. Montague wins it. 69-62. Montague on top.
Great ball game. There were times that it went back and forth, and it looked like Whitehall was out of it, and they kept coming back and coming back and coming back. And I really think that Coach Griffin found the formula at the very last. The kind of things that he wanted to do. He put in a lot. They're quick, speedy people on defense. When they came back down the court, he put some other people back in to get the rebounds, get the shots. Somebody hit an important three-point shot. Got right back in the game. When we look at that one free throw, it was a good game. I enjoyed doing it.
It was an excellent game. Both teams played with intensity all through the game. Whitehall never giving up. They remained intense all through the game.
I think even though it's a great lift for Grant, as far as Montague losing to Grant, coming back and winning a big one on the road, if you look at Whitehall, Kim Griffin was very happy because the first part of the season, most of his games were, it's going to be difficult for him there at home. Now the last part of the season is going to be on the road. Montague's the other way around. They've had a lot of went through a real stretch of rough games. Now they're going to go home to home palace. They can sit back. So we have to see what happens. We'll have to see how much 2 losses in 1 week will take out of a team. I'm sure Kim will get them back together, go back to the practice, talk about what they need to do and get ready for the next game. And that's one of the things that's different about basketball than a lot of other sports. You only have a couple days to prepare. You come in on a Friday night, Tuesday you have a game, and Monday you can talk a little bit about the game that you had and what you did on Friday night, and then you got to prepare for your next game on Tuesday.
It's going to be a fantastic contest the next time these two teams get together again, too.
Especially if they continue to keep their winning ways. I think if you look at a recap of the score, looking at Montague's side, Osborne with 8 points, Grieve with 15 points, High Point me and Randy Lindquist with 21. Paul had 10 points and Erdman had 4 points. Also Flynn had a couple points. Then Bergen came in with I know of one important three-point shot. He ended up with 7, and Scott Thumser had 2 points. On Montague's, on Whitehall's side, Mitch Foster with 5 points, Andrew Green with 15, and he had an important three-point shot. Looked like Kirshen ended up with 15, and Green ended up with 5. Corliss had 27, and really he really got hot in the first half. He had 11. He came back with 17 points. Paul Shannon had 4 points. Seasley had 2 points, and Weaver had 4 points. Kirshen had a lot of important rebounds. And again, I've stressed it 100 times, but I think that it was just that combination. And who knows with 30 more seconds what would have happened.
So our final score here, 69-62. Once again, Montague up on top. We'd like to thank Cass Cable TV for allowing us to broadcast tonight's game. And
I guess for some more statistics that were just handed to us, if you look at it, the unofficial amount of statistics, we had 24 totally in rebounds for Montague, and it looks like we had 22 for Whitehall, so it was close. Whitehall did out-rebound Montague in the second half, as it was witnessed here tonight. Steals, 5 for Montague, 2 for Whitehall. As far as for assists, looks like 10 for Montague. I'm sure there were a couple more for the Whitehall side. Block shots, 4 total for Montague, 1 for Whitehall. And turnovers, surprisingly, 12 for Montague and 10 for Whitehall.
Montague was able to capitalize under the boards with the rebounds, and I think that was the key point in the game.
Well, it's a good game, and I'm sure both teams will recover, and maybe I'll see you again in March.
Well, I hope so. Thanks a lot.
I think I'm done taking on. We don't have no more contact.